What if you're overperforming with your own money? Hey there, welcome back to Pleasant Financial Conversations. On today's conversation, we're going to be looking at those overperformers with their money. What? People who are great savers and don't even realize it. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for a regular Pleasant Financial Conversation. When I encounter overperformers with their money, there's a couple of key indicators that I see. The first is that they have been great savers for a long time. It's baked into their DNA, so to say. People who have really large Roth IRAs or 401ks by the time that they're in their early 40s. In fact, sometimes these people have more money than some of my retirees, but here's point number 2, they don't recognize it. There's a way that they're disconnected with their money, and so they don't believe that they have enough to retire or enough for what their age is. And I'll just say that, our financial services industry doesn't do a great job of supporting these people from the perspective of there's always more and more and more that you could be saving or doing with your finances as to reach this magical time called retirement. But the third indicator that I see with these people is that they are just not able to experience their money in the same way that maybe some other people would. Now, it's not exactly a bad thing, but we have this one wild and precious life, and money is really the fuel that we get to experience this one wild and precious life. And so if we're always taking that money and making the best decisions with it, optimizing for the future, I'm using a little bit of this kind of language just to remind you that this is the overperformance part. We don't allow ourselves to experience it today. That extra fun vacation or that extra lavish purchase that just feels like it's irresponsible to access. And yet, these are the people who have locked down their retirement, so to speak, as in fully funded it, in their early 40s. In these situations, an advisor can be really helpful when the advisor is showing this person just how stable their long-term financial position is already, using those projections, the softwares, the different ways that shows like, if you make this vacation decision, it's okay. It's barely even going to impact this retirement thing over here. It's okay to spend a couple extra $100 or a couple extra $1,000 on vacation this year. The type of advisor that's not super helpful for this type of person is the type of advisor that stays in asset allocation and returns. And the reason is that it draws the attention of that ultra saver, that over responsible, that overperforming financial person, keeps their attention on what the investments are doing without taking that high level look at everything to see what it is that can be created with this wealth that's been accumulated over time. All right, friends, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. This year, I'm writing a book about those overperformers with their money, and I'm really curious what part of this, if any, landed for you, if it applies to you, and also why, what it connected to with part of your past or part of your future. The reason being is I've called this historically the Midwestern money mindset because I see it with my clients so much here in the Midwest. And the more I talk about it, the more I realize that it's embedded in other cultures and different types of ways of being. So would love to hear your feedback on this.